how to make a lot of money when the Diana Mythological Park is dropped in 12 hours and 34 minutes. So with the new Diana update, they basically made new changes to how Diana works, and they also added a lot of new items into the game. But the main item that I'm going to focus on is the mythological fragments. Now, mythological fragments are used for a lot of things. When the update was dropped, for example, they made a new way to get Mythic Griffin, which is, you can see here that it requires 48 Mythos fragments. Now, they also changed the way that you get these Mythos fragments. The only way you can get them, I believe, through my research, is through digging up burrows. And there's two different burrows you can dig up: the treasure or the mobs. Now, you can get it through the treasure, but only using the tier 2 spade, which is the epic this spade right here. So you can see that burrows dug with this item may contain the Mythos fragments. And then if you get the tier 3, the legendary one, you get I believe basically double the chance of getting Mythos from using the legendary compared to the epic. I believe the chance or epic is at 1.6, and then the legendary is around 3.2 or something. So it's really rare. Now the second reason it's going to be more rare than before is because when you have the chains of the burrows, I can show you here that they said that instead of the previous rules, all burrows now have a 75% chance to be mob and only 25% chance to be treasure. So it's going to be very, very rare to get the treasure burrow, and even more rare to get the Mythos fragment. So you can see the chances are here, 1.78 and then 3.31. So the only way that you can get the spade, the tier 2 spade, is through the use of Hilt of Revelations. Now, the way that you get Hilt of Revelations is through killing the Minos hunters. So you can see the loot pool says rare, and then the higher your Griffin level is, the higher the level, I guess the damage or the health of the hunter mobs will be. Okay, so you can see that at legendary it's level 125 and it's 1.5%. Now here's what I'm going to be doing, and this is what you should be doing too. I'm not going to care about the Chimera chances, to be honest. You can see that the Chimera prices have dropped vastly, and they're going to continue to drop vastly. So if you have like a melee setup, like I don't know, like Necron, right? If you have a Necron setup here, get full Necron or 3/4 Necron with you just need a Daedalus axe or blade, what they change it, and put looting 4 on it. Okay, put looting 4 on it, and you need to be using this spade, the wooden spade that when you get the Diana, she's going to be here. You can buy from here, like you can see here. She's a minister right now, but she's going to be here, and then you can buy from her. So once you get that wooden spade, let me see where mine is. So once you get this wooden spade, basically start the first thing that you wanted to spawn in is Minos Hunter. So I'm not going to be using any Griffin pet. Why? Because when you use no Griffin pet, you can see here, the chances of spawning a Minos Hunter is 100%, right? Even though the chances of me getting the Hilt of Revelation is going to be a little bit lower, I'm always going to be spawning the Minos Hunter. So so the first goal for you is to get the Hilt of Elevation, which is from the Minos Hunter. You can see here. So you're going to be spawning this basically. So the chances of the Minos Elevation without Magic Find is 0.25%. So if you have a high Magic Find, it's going to be a lot common, right? So once you get there, you want to make into this secondary spade. So you can see the recipe is very easy. So you might have trouble with this, just buy it right now when I make this video. Buy all of these things, because once you get this Hilt of Elevation, you want to get this. Now once you get that, what you want to do is you want to equip either a common, rare, or epic griffin pet. Okay, because Mythos fragments, you need to have at least a griffin pet equipped. Now the reason why I'm telling you to equip a griffin pet that's not like legendary is because if you don't have a really good setup, you're going to be struggling with the mobs that the legendary spawns. So the highest maximize to get the Mythos fragments is use the like a common griffin pet or uncommon griffin pet. Okay, because you want to start doing the burrows, and you want to obviously it's a 25% to get a treasure chance. So once you get a lot of Mythos fragments, you want to make into a tier 3. So once you get 16, you want to make a tier 3 spade. Now after you get the tier 3, just go, this is where you're going to start making money, because you're going to be just digging out a lot of Mythos fragments. Now once you get those Mythos fragments, and my advice to you is to sell them. As soon as you get tier 3 spade, start selling your Mythos fragments, because what happens is now you are the one that's going to be the first person to get all the Mythos fragments. Because now the higher level players, they want to make the mythic rarity pets using the Mythos fragments, so they're going to be paying a lot of coins, right? So this is your chance to make a lot of money using the Mythos fragments. Okay, so if you're still confused, when Diana spawns, you want to get this spade, use no griffin pets, and kill the minnow hunters using your Necron and a Daedalus blade, or a very good you don't really need you just need high magic find. You can even use soul armor, to be honest, I think, to kill the Minos hunters. So kill the hunters in Minos soul armor. And then what you want to do is, once you get the Hilt of Revelations, you want to make this spade. Once you make this spade, start doing the burrows. You want to use a common griffin, a uncommon griffin, or a epic griffin. You want to kill the mobs as soon as possible and start burrowing. You need to get the treasure burrows a lot more. The more treasure burrows you get, the more fragments you will get. Once you get that, you want to make the legendary spade. This is the last thing you need to make. You want to continue what you're doing, but just start borrowing, just start making a lot of burrows and opening up the treasures. And once you open up the treasures, you get Mythos fragments. Once you made the legendary spade, start selling the Mythos fragments on AH. So just look for the prices on AH, because it's going to be very, very, very volatile. So, and then just make a lot of money from that. And then this might work for the first few days. Okay, so enjoy Diana.